Good morning to all of you. We continue with for loops, the double dimension. In the previous class, we have found the sum of the outer boundary and as well as the inner boundary elements inside the outer boundary. So today in the video we will be printing the outer boundary and we will be printing the inner boundary also. The logic remains the same. There is no different thing which we are going to implement. Yes, I will try to give you a method, teach you a method on which you can find it out the other way. Instead of using only if condition for printing, we will be using if else if also. With the help of the ladder also you can print it out. So both the ways we will be moving in, and I will again request you all that there is no chance of opening the school right now because the case is increasing. Now it's 90,000 and lockdown 4 is going to be introduced in. So chances of opening school is a very less, and it's now you have to adapt this, that studies has to be done with the help of videos only. So for this you must be able to communicate to me. The ways are there. Internal messaging system is there by which you can have a contact to me. You can share your doubts and I will try to clear it out, or either way you subscribe as and through the video upload YouTube, there is an inbox, and with that you can send a message and I will be reading and replying it to you. This is all possible. You have to learn about the indexes. Forget about all these things. Accessing of the indexes is must. You must know how to access the index. The index accessing is you have to remember. For this nested loop, remember, in the nested loop the innermost loop ends first and then only you move on with the outer loop. If you are able, that's why I am making a programming in a simple way that you people are easy to grasp it out and learn the things. So practice it out, practice the things, run the loop, execute the loops. If you are able to execute it in a proper way, then you will be learning it. So let's proceed to the printing of the inner and outer boundary elements in a M into N matrix. Write a program to create M into N matrix and print the outer boundary elements. So again we go with the 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. So we are going to print now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 9, 13. This is we have to print it out. So let's move on with the program. util.strict class ABC void main scanner IJ MN. This is what required. Enter the row limit. M equals to SC dot. Next int method. Enter the column limit. N equals to SC dot. Next int method. So create an array. Now run a loop for the array element. Enter the elements A of I J equals to SC dot. Next int method. Now we need to print it out. So for I equals to 0, I less than m, I plus plus. For j equals to 0, j less than j plus plus. And if I equals to 0 or I equals to m minus 1 or j equals to 0 or j equals to n minus 1. If this is the condition, then you print SOP A of IJ. Else SOP blank. So blank main close, class close, outer for main, outer for close, main outer inner for, outer for close, inner for close, outer for close, main close, class close. Now the same thing, this is what we have written with a single if. You could have written like this: if I equals to 0, A of IJ. Else if I equals to m minus 1, A of IJ. Else if j equals to 0, A of IJ. Else if j equals to n minus 1, A of IJ. Else so blank. This is what you have to write there. And you have to proceed like this. This is with the for j. Now this loop here, this is here, then this is all SOP, remember this is all SOP are there. System.out.print now at the last SOP and blank. then outer for closes here. This is what the logic is for the printing of outer boundary elements. Right, now you can print for printing the inner boundary elements. Import java.util.string class abc void main scanner new scanner system.in int IJNN enter the row limit m equals to c.next empty method, enter the column limit int array equals to new int mn for I equals to 0, I less than I plus plus, for j equals to 0, j plus plus. Enter the elements now printing for j equals to 0, j less than n, j plus plus if I not equals to 0 or I not equals to m minus 1 or j not equals to 0 or j not equals to n minus 1, then SOP of ij else so plain blank else SOP space है ना, gap should be there, so plain blank main outer close, main close, class close. This is all about your inner element and outer element.